Yeah, what? Shit's gone. Yeah, put some of this up in there. Oh yeah. Put some candy in there. This is like it's got some tahini and some orange in it.
And the milk in
I don't think it's gonna work, bro.
It's gonna get stuck in there.
I feel like it.
I like it.
It's growing on me. They seem more and more like a fucking.
Getting its offense set for their second drive.
But I
And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a
You know I'm
touchdown
getting
early and with the home
Corona?
crowd a little quieter than
Like,
normal.
they seem-
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like, turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
He's trying to push the field. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
And the
That's his
Eagles
first.
will take over
But I don't
beyond
know.
their own 40. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up second down. Barkley trying this up the gut. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Motioning him from the slot right. Hurts with it on third and short. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On 4th down, Hurts. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Brown. Oh, the football's loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball speed.
Oh, he lost the football. Going the other way, Lions have it.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Handoff running right, Montgomery.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go, second down. Off play action, Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Throwing now, off play action. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This is Montgomery running right. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down throw from Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They run. Here's Montgomery. And the powered play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. From the gun, Goff. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead off the turnover. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, Britton Covey. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
Great, set.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. And a man is there to knock that away. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. And that's a Philadelphia first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
No touch set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
No touch.
Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. On the move, headed right. Got a man, Uzama has it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles, with some work to do, trailing in this game. 3rd and just 2 to go.
No touch set. No touch.
Hurts. Headed out right. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions offense returning to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Goff. Escapes the pocket. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. And he fakes the spike. Connection made to Raymond. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. They'll go for it. Goff. And they're going to say he did not get down in bounds. He made the grab. Brock had enough to move the chains, but the throw just took him too close to that sideline. We've got a turnover on downs. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge.
To review the play.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I've got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first
No
down.
touch set. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, and just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Chased out to his right. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Hopkins is good. And it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Here's Raymond on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Josh Sweat making the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Darius Slay with the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Goff now on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the set, and they pick him off again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Great. Set. No touch.
A play fake now hurts to throw. This ball's caught by Uzama. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
That pass complete to Goddard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
No touch. Set. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So second down coming up.
Great. Set. No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
No touch. Set. No touch.
Now Hurts. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Montgomery. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Devin White hauls him down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 29. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Goff. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on the 4th. Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Very great, set. No touch.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the
No
first.
touch, set. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a third-quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick.
Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go, cut.
Throwing is gone. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. And like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
On 1st down, it's gone. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits him on the out route. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
16 yards. First down, Lions.
Goff. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down throw from Goff. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
On 1st down, Hurts keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts. He rolls to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jack Campbell with the INT. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here's Goff. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles have it once again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Now Barkley. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. From the pistol, Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown! Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Goff on 3rd. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles take over as he ties the single-game record with 4 interceptions. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, easy, 63, 6. Go, set.
To the ground with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No connection on the last play,
No
and now it's
touchdown.
third down.
No touchdown.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Goff on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And it sets up 2nd down.
Go, tonight. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Tonight. What's that?
Goff setting to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Flush down out to his left. And they pick him off again. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Goff. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, 63, 63, 63. No touchdown.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. They left him wide open. It's complete. Through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other, that was the difference in the win.